Make your serve a powerful weapon today. 7 guaranteed tips to increase your serve speed instantly. Every point in a pickleball game starts with a serve. Pickleball serve may seem simple, but it's actually a crucial part of every game. While an ace serve may not win you many points in pickleball, a serve that goes out of bounds can cost you the game. In addition, if you put in the time and effort to hone your service on the pickleball courts, you might be able to get an advantage over your rivals with a powerful, smart serve. What are the key pickleball serve techniques and best tips to increase your serve speed? This video will break down 7 of the best pickleball serving tips to take your pickleball serve to the next level. So if you love pickleball and want to learn more about it, just take a second to subscribe and press the bell icon so you don't miss any of our recent videos. In today's video, we're going to talk about 7 pro tips for a killer pickleball serve. Now let's get right into the video. When playing pickleball, players will eventually reach a point where they will start to question how to hit their serves harder. Once they've witnessed the professionals' lightning-fast serve, they can't help but try it for themselves. Most spectators, however, miss the fact that pros aren't necessarily hitting the ball harder, rather they're employing a more efficient method to increase the velocity of their serve. Today we'll provide 7 tips on increasing the speed of your pickleball serve. Tip number 1, paddle swing. The first step in accelerating your serve is a no-brainer. You need to speed up your paddle swing. Quicker service times can be achieved by using paddles with higher velocities. To work on this, serve is the same way as you always have, but prioritize moving your paddle through the air to the ball as quickly as possible. For now, don't worry about accuracy. We'll get there. Tip 2, legs. It's easy to disregard the importance of your legs in paddle and racket sports. Despite their central role in your success, we use our arms and shoulders to propel the paddle forward, but we may also use our legs to add more force to the motion. Keep your knees slightly bent at the start of your serve. Allow your body to squat down slightly as your paddle swings through the hitting zone. Then drive your legs up as you make contact. Imagine yourself attempting a basketball shot. On a 3-point shot, you won't casually toss the ball towards the hoop. The motion requires the use of the legs. Stooping as you bring the ball back behind your head and then pushing up, nearly jumping as you bring the ball forward and release it. You can think of it as the same principle at work when you swing a paddle. Now, before we move ahead to talk about more game-changing pickleball tips, please take a second to like this video and subscribe to our channel so that we can bring more informative pickleball content to you. Your little contribution means a lot for us. Tip number 3, body rotation coil. Squats are performed by moving the body vertically up and down. When you coil your body, you rotate at the hips as you descend, and then reverse that rotation when you ascend. Squatting alone won't allow you to create as much power from your legs and body as this would. If you've ever played baseball or golf, you'll know that what I'm talking about. Coiling increases the force applied to the swing of a bat or golf club, respectively. In both sports, it's a technique for maintaining your current position while generating additional speed and making strong contact with the ground without sacrificing body control. Think of a snake or a spring to get the picture, like a mattress. To get the most out of your backswing, twist your hips as you spin down, then untwist them as you bring your paddle down on the ball. Tip number 4, find a pre-serve routine that works for you and stick to it. Before serving the pickleball on the pickleball court, it's crucial to establish a routine that works for you. It's up to you to develop a pre-serve ritual that works best for you, whether that's bouncing the ball in your hand, giving it a couple light whacks with your paddle, or adjusting your headgear. This pre-point ritual serves as an alarm to ensure that your body and mind are primed for action. It also is possible to optimize time by engaging in pre-preservation rituals. Develop your own serving regime to ensure you're always game ready. You should always announce the score aloud before beginning your pre-serve ritual. Have you ever been trying to say the score and serve in pickleball and ended up hitting the ball out of bounds or into the net? It's best practice to announce the score before beginning the serve to avoid this confusion. To put it another way, you can't serve and announce the score at the same time. This is due to the fact that humans are not equipped to multitask well. You should prepare for your serve by thinking it over, announcing the score, and so on. Tip number 5, use a semi-closed stance and avoid over-rotating on your pickleball serve. Pulling open with the side of their body that is not holding the paddle exposes more of the player of the court, which is a common strategy in pickleball serves. Some pickleball players, to put it another way, turn too frequently. Pickleball, if you rotate too much during your backswing or follow through, the ball will likely be struck on its side, making it harder to maintain control and consistency. To prevent making this typical error when serving in pickleball, try to keep your backswing rotation under control. Don't let your pickleball paddle get behind you by rotating too much on your feet or shoulders during your backswing. This could cause you to make more unforced errors in your pickleball game than necessary. Make use of a stance that is halfway between being open and closed to the cross-court service box. Semi-closed stance allows you to retain the point of contact between the pickleball and the pickleball paddle reasonably near to your body, which can prevent backswings that are too large and cause over-rotation. It's vital to make contact with the pickleball out in front of your body and reasonably close to your paddle side waist, since this will maximize your chance of a successful return. Because more of your body is involved in making contact, you can generate more force, and your shot will be more consistent as a result. A serve will have an irregular point of contact between the pickleball and the paddle if you make contact with the ball at an angle or behind your body. Tip number 6, give yourself a consistent pickleball toss or pickleball drop. When serving the pickleball, it's important to set yourself up for success by giving yourself a consistent toss on a traditional pickleball toss serve or a consistent drop on a pickleball drop serve. Pickleball toss serve. When using a pickleball toss serve on the pickleball court, lift the pickleball before releasing it. If you simply drop the pickleball will be too low at the point of contact and create a more difficult shot for you. Pickleball drop serve. Drop the pickleball from a comfortable height above your head with your non-paddle hand while extending your arm somewhat in front of your body and slightly towards the paddle side of your body. Dropping the pickleball with your arm extended slightly in front of your body towards your paddle side will give it the best chance to bounce to an ideal point of contact out in front of your body and slightly on your paddle side, while extending your arm above your head will give you the highest bounce possible, i.e. more gravitational pull. It goes without saying that one of the most common causes of errors on the pickleball court is a failure to keep your eyes on the ball until it makes contact. As a result, when you serve, keep an eye on where the ball lands on your paddle. When returning a serve in pickleball, keep your head down and focus on where the ball is going to make contact with your paddle. Tip number 7, mix up your serves. Every pickleball player should, at a minimum, have a serve that is incredibly consistent as a result. It's important to practice pickleball serving drills, such as serving a bucket of pickleballs to targets on the opposite side of the pickleball court, until you have at least one incredibly consistent serve. Options for the serve in pickleball. Once you have a consistent, reliable serve, then you can elevate your pickleball game to incorporate different types of serves. Many different options for the serve in pickleball. For instance, a driving serve, which is a serve with a lot of pace and speed on the pickleball. A lob serve, which causes the pickleball to take a very high trajectory and higher bounce off the pickleball court. A topspin serve, which causes the pickleball to nosedive into the court and take a higher bounce. An inside out, which puts side spin onto the pickleball and causes the pickleball to curve to the right if hit by a right-handed player and to the left if hit by a left-handed player. A hook serve, which puts side spin onto the pickleball, and because the serve gets some top spin onto the pickleball, causes the pickleball to curve to the left if hit by a right-handed player and the right if hit by a left-handed player. A drop serve, whereby the pickleball player hits the serve off of a bounce, which could alter timing or allow the serve to get aggressive topspin or backspin on the pickleball, and other creative serves. So what is your number one strategy to improve your pickleball game? Tell us in the comments. Also, don't forget to like this video and share with your fellow picklers. Also, if you love pickleball, then make sure to watch this next video on our channel. Thanks for watching. Bye.